Awesome. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Once Upon a Game, where we're playing the Contenders RPG. And we're doing Battle of the Bands, so all of our characters are either individual solo acts or representative of a larger band. And we're going to be entering our giant competition and battling each other musically. So have you seen Scott Pilgrim? Or like several various animes that use avatars fighting? That's what you should expect. So, yeah, so I believe it's my turn coming up.
It is your turn.
So for my turn, I'm going to come up with a scene about training. So training scenes cost wealth. I have 4 wealth, so I could upgrade everything but my guard if I want to spend it all. But I'm going to spend 3 of my wealth to upgrade my maneuver by 1. And the way this works is my scene is that we're going to cut over to where does Carlos live? God, he's got to live in Harlem. He's got to be Harlem. He lives,
Okay.
like rough urban New York City, right?
Yeah.
Just brick narrow buildings with fire escapes everywhere, right? And he probably leaves his house on the fire escapes like it's the Sharks vs. Jets. I forget the name of the movie. West Side
West
Story.
Side Story.
Yeah, West Side Story. Just because he can.
Totally practices singing to Maria, who isn't
Yeah,
there.
and like we see him go down the street, sashaying, snapping his fingers. Everybody's getting out of his way, and
Just pulled a Spider-Man 3 where he just dances down the street.
yeah. It's kind of what he's doing. And we see him go into like a dance studio, right? And at the dance studio, he's got to what is it about maneuvering that works? Oh, maybe it's maybe it's with his connection. Maybe it's with Maria, and Maria's like this super skilled dancer, dance partner.
I love the
And
now.
and he gets it's getting like much it's getting like pretty like hot and stuff, but like Carlos is failing, right? Carlos
Yeah.
is we have the montage, right, of him not being able to land this one move, right? He just can't land it.
Goes for a spin, falls over, goes for a spin.
Yeah, right. And then like by the end we get it, and so I think that's the scene of
I love the idea that you're an amazing dancer and you could nail everything, but you have to try and do it with an instrument, like while holding something, so it just messes everything up. Like you can do it perfectly, but
maracas.
if you have anything in your hands, your dance skills get cut in half for no reason. But
Yeah.
it's just so much
Awesome.
harder.
Okay, so that was my scene. Short and sweet.
Sweet. So, how much is the spend? Like, what's the spend to gain on that? You said you spent
Oh, I spent 3.
3.
My
Do you
maneuver
get-
was 2, so you spend skill the current value plus 1 of money to get it.
So you spend the current value you have plus 1, and that gets you 1 more point.
You spend the current value of the skill you're trying to upgrade plus 1.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah. So you was at 2. You spent 3 to get 1. Is that right?
No. So I spent 3 wealth to get 1 maneuver because my maneuver was formerly 2. It's based.
that's what
the cost is relative to the score of the trade. Okay, maybe I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So you take your current score, add 1, and then you get to add 1 to the overall score.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Got it. Cool. So my turn's done. Brad's turn.
Okay. I think that while it might make more sense to go where it's some money, I think that we see Lars, and he's like at his computer, and he's on a message board, and he's just reading and there's like a grainy YouTube video that's titled like "Worst Billy Joel Cover Ever," and there's a YouTube comment that's like. Supernova Phoenix 5000 fan. And it's like, this guy sucks. I bet
That's
Supernova could do a cover 10,000 times better. And we see Lars, and he's like, got his hand, and it just like crunches. And then the next scene, the next thing we see is Supernova is like at a gig, and there's like a thing going on, and then the wall just bursts, like the brick wall just explodes in next to him,
and doesn't hit anybody because
no, it doesn't come to anyone. And in comes Lars in this like torrent of deep dark metal just blares into the room.
No, I gotcha. The bricks fly into the air and then form like a walkway up to a stage. The bricks reconstitute themselves to a stage.
Sure, and Lars wants to get in a brawl.
Oh.
Supernova.
The hole in the wall is like a demon gate. Like it looks like all spiky and stuff.
He just feels the need to go like assert like, no, I'm a big deal. Like,
yeah,
get ready.
So you're Jane Silent Bob. Nothing is more important than proving people wrong.
Yep, it's pretty good. I don't actually know what a brawl does.
I've got it. So a brawl, you fight another warrior or band, not in a dueling arena, but in a back alley. Pure rage will determine the victor.
Oh, I see this. I found the page. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. This is an
keep going.
So the spotlight player, which in this case is me, sets the scene, and then we play out the scene until the attack is launched. In this case, I consider this the attack. We both get cards equal to our current pain. The winner gets +1 renown. The loser gets +1 pain. On a tie, we both gain +1 renown, and neither of us gain any pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. And the high spot card, as usual, gets the say in the narration.
Okay.
So
cool.
Are all fights finished with one set of cards?
One round. Duels last longer.
Okay, duels last longer.
Oh yeah, okay. That's where stamina comes in.
Cool, because I want to see a duel soon.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Do I draw free cards then? Because it's my pain +1, right?
No, it's just your pain.
No, just straight pain. Just straight pain versus pain.
Pain.
Okay. Yep. You guys, I trust you guys to get your own cards.
Yep.
I'll take the box on the right.
I'll take the one on the left then.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Ooh. You can almost play it back and forth. Yeah, like you play one, then you play one.
Yeah, I want to see your first card.
Yeah, go for it. You play one, you play one. Because you know what you have, but the other person doesn't. So.
Yeah, give me a second to change the... You know what's the problem is the emblems are making it so I can't put it. So let me put the names only. Oh, come on. Move.
Where is the names only thing? I need to do that.
Oh,
it's not letting me do it. So can I take the right because this is being weird?
No, you took the left. If you want, I can review your cards for you if it helps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, then you can take the right. Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh.
Okay. Next card.
Boom.
Oh. Boom. Boom!
Oh!
You come into my house? You come into my house with this?
You know, like, I just wanted something to go right. The previous draw went so bad.
You got one more card.
Oh, I thought I pulled it down. Oh, I know what it.
Yeah.
Womp.
So what happens?
It's like, man, I have 3, you have 2, we'll probably tie.
Yeah.
There's a slight advantage for me to win. No.
You come in with your big demon entry and you just get blown the hell away.
So I lose and I gain 1 pain.
You lose, but you have fictional authority, so you get to describe what happens.
Authority, but I still lost. So I gain a pain and you gain a renown.
So tell us how you fail so epically.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
The bricks do hit people, and you get sued and taken to court for damage of property and injury of people.
I think I come in and my demonic rock magic is just overpowered by like a very different aura that I have never experienced before. The power of
what is this
electronic techno. Yeah, and my
it's immune to Satanism.
Right. These people don't know the. These people do not hail Satan.
Synth music. Synth immune.
They're just
corruption.
Like, who the heck are you? Like, what is this music? I don't understand. Where's your keyboard? And like, where's your deck? And Lars is just like, what? But hell. And he tries to put his fingers up and like tries to get a headband going, and everyone's just like, "What are you?
Get out of here!"
And finally, like security comes up, and they're like, "Sir, you need to leave." And,
oh my god!
And Lars just like hangs his head as his hair falls over his face, and like Moon walks out of the room, and
it's called a synthesizer, not a satanizer.
He's defeated.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's pretty good.
yell out, "The machine is incorruptible," and it becomes my catchphrase.
Yeah, I was picturing a very Dragon Ball Z fight. You walked up and punched him in the face, and he didn't move. Nothing happened.
I did the thing where it was like, right?
No, there's a little scratch, and you sort of.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with items again, Brad? Because apparently you read the thing with items. I never play with items. So what do they do?
On your turn, you can take a scene to trade, and when you do that, you can like buy an item that would be equal in rating to the wealth that you spend. So if you spend 2, you can get an item that's a +2.
Yeah.
You can buy up to +3.
Yeah.
And no higher. The +4 items exist, but can only be obtained on quests.
Yeah.
What you do with items is during a duel or a challenge or a quest, you can declare on a turn that you're going to use an item, and it will give its rating to a trait of your choice for that round.
Oh, but you only use it once per combat.
Once per combat, yep.
There are
special abilities that allow them to like recharge items, but we're not going to play with those.
No, we're not doing that shit. It's a one-shot. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we're totally playing with items now. Okay, yeah, that's great. Okay, thank you, Brad. See, that's what happens when I facilitate games. I just let other people tell me what they do.
Yeah, man, items are great, especially when you don't have money and spend your turn gaining pain.
Yeah.
Contest.
Yeah, poor Lars.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Nice. So I'll recall the cards, and then go back, and it's Aaron's turn.
Right. I want to train. And so how's this work?
You're going to spend wealth to raise one of your traits. The amount of wealth costs the current level of your trait +1.
So I could raise my power to 4?
Yeah, if you spend all your money.
Can I do that?
Yeah, of course.
So, all right, and then we draw the cards, and then there's a fictional thing. Okay.
No, there's no drawing cards for training.
Okay, so I describe the scene?
Yeah, you just described the scene. How do you train?
So, he thinks back to, like him getting all of the noises wrong, and he goes back to his, family's, offices. He goes right up to the top of the skyscraper. He just looks at his deck, and he looks back at his workshop that he has on the top of the skyscraper, and he just flings the deck over over the side, and then he just goes to his workshop, and he basically what he does is he builds a mech. It's like a 2-legged mech with a deck on top of it. He just rides. Like
a giant. Oh my god. An actual walker looking thing.
Yeah. It's like a walker. Imagine an AT-AT, but instead of a square, it's just a stand with a fucking DJ deck.
Yeah.
Laptops and shit, and he's just boom, 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 while it's walking on the stage. And it's yeah. And I want to increase my power to 4.
Did it. Awesome. Cool. All right. Good shit. Riga.
You have made a mistake, sir. Your challenge has found my ears, and I've found someone who is a poor influence on people like my son. So I'm going to go and offer an honorable duel.
Okay. To who?
To Lars, because he plays that evil music.
All right. So that means you have to bring out the duel. So when you duel, Okay. Cool.
Time to go brush up on the duel rules.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you issue a duel, it's something about your renown gets on the line.
Pull another warrior rival to face you in a duel.
Describe where this occurs, and does he have the guts to meet you in battle?
Does he decide that, or do I?
Oh, I decide.
Yeah, you threw down the gauntlet, so now he has his chance to pick it up.
Yeah, he's going to publicly call you out to come and face him in a duel. Whose music is superior at the local rec center, which he has hired out, where the bingo usually is, but they're an off night, so he's
Oh man, can it be during the bingo night?
Yes. No, it can be during the bingo night. He's put out the challenge and playing and not expecting you to show up. And by the way, it was written in like a son. It's time you need to grow up and learn about things. You need to stop with all the anger and the rage and come watch me perform. And I'll show you how it should be done. Show you how to be grow up to be a nice young man.
So, how do you send out the call? Like, how do you send out the challenge?
YouTube comment, because you respond to those. But it's like Hawaii Dad 10 is like the username.
Oh, of course. It's your freaking birthday date at the end.
Yeah.
1942.
Whatever that date is. Yeah.
It's a picture of you and like your son when your son was like 3 at the beach.
Like, no, it's not a beach. It's totally it's taken in Hawaii and it's clearly like a bad tourist photo.
Oh yeah.
My son and he's all like gothy and just.
Oh my god! Yes. Awesome. So YouTube comments.
Yeah, that's how we're doing this.
Of our existence.
How all formal duels happen in the modern society.
Fight me IRL.
Oh, is there like a glove emoji, like mid-slap glove emoji you can have?
Now there is.
Throwing the gauntlet down.
So Lars is. We see Lars, and Lars is at Lars
back checking the YouTube again,
which is just like a normal house in like a nice village in Sweden, and he's like sitting at his desk, and he's not wearing his like paint and makeup, and he sees this YouTube comment, and it's got like 18,000 likes, and people are like, "Oh man!" Like,
I love the idea it's being liked ironically. Like everyone's like, "This like old guy."
It's like, yeah, I bet he can't even face Hawaii. Like, what a loser! And he like cries like a single tear out of his eye, and he's like looks at his guitar like he doesn't know, and then like flames start coming.
Determination across his face.
And he like slowly reaches over and picks it up and Googles like Travelocity, and then and then the next moment he's there at the bingo hall.
I love the idea you'd get an Uber there, so you're sitting in the back of like some dude's car with like all this makeup and like all this like crazy stuff. But it's like in the back of like some nice dude's car. Like, hey, what are you doing?
He's got some knockoff beats on his head.
It's just you can hear this in like the headphones, like just drums for days.
So okay, so I guess that means you accept it.
Yes, he accepts.
Okay,
the challenge.
So draw a number of cards equal to 1 plus the difference of renown between the two combatants. Your both renowns are 1, so you just draw 1 card. So this will determine the length of the duel.
So the challenged warrior chooses 1 card to determine the specifics.
Yeah.
Normally there's more than 1 card.
Yeah.
But in this scenario, there's only 1. So
okay.
I also slightly picked Brad to help us walk through a duel since he knows the rules.
Yeah, somewhat.
So Brad, go ahead and deal yourself a card because you are being challenged, and reveal it.
All right, I drew the 10 of spades.
Okay. So the fight will last a number of rounds equal to the card value or half the card.
Dang.
It's the challenger's choice.
Okay,
shit. We both have stamina 3. Let's go for half. Let's do half. Let's do 5 rounds.
It's the challenger's choice.
Oh, no, the challenger? Because I challenged
Yeah,
you.
you're the challenger.
Yeah, so let's do 5.
Oh.
Okay. All right, it will be up to 5 rounds. The color indicates whether the arena will have any special effects. A red card means normal. A black means an exotic arena. Oh man!
So if you pull a black, we can get teleported somewhere, and get Satan like evilly teleported to you.
So this is a fatigue. So hold on. So if I'm reading this right, then this also represents the card for the arena.
Yes. I mean, it doesn't say to draw an additional card.
No. Well, normally when you take a difference of renown, it's more greater than 1.
Which would give me a chance to make it a favorable combat for myself. But since it's just one card, we just get what we get, and we get a fatiguing arena.
Yeah.
So something about the bingo hall. The bingo hall drains our spirit with its
full of old people.
Yes.
Who don't
It's full of
no audience. There's no audience. They don't care.
So our first official Battle of the Bands duel is going to occur at some like middle of nowhere's rec center.
I love the idea that you walk in, start doing the guitar, and they all just turn off like their hearing aids. Like,
yeah.
There's one who's like really into it though.
The acoustics in the room are so bad that the sound waves just die when they hit things. Like it's just
Love it. Love
awesome.
it. Okay, so we're gonna recall the cards.
So now we. No, wait, never mind.
We wait until it's your turn, Brad, and then the duel happens.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was my move to call you out, and then on your turn you go. But if you were a rival, we have to do another full turn till it's my turn again, I think. But we're not doing that, so.
Yeah, I think so.
All
right, Carlos.
So
I'm so glad I did that.
Carlos is feeling inspired from his recent success training with Maria, and he's ready to. He thinks he's ready to take on his first challenger and enter the world of worldwide dance battle. Music battles, and but before he goes, he needs to get a set of flashy matador costume, right? And this would improve his power because it makes him more fierce. So he's going to go ahead and try for grabbing a +1 item that improves his power.
Is that going to be a big thing? Can we make it like the WWDC, the Worldwide Dancing Championships, or something?
Well, it's music.
Yeah, it'd be music, right? So, what's the acronym?
WWM or WWMC, Worldwide Music Championships. So I'm just looking to see what happens when you trade.
Yeah, I was doing it.
Is it just guaranteed? Is it guaranteed?
Yeah, you just trade wealth 1-to-1 for an item rating.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll trade that one, and I'll give myself an item. I'll give it +1 power matador outfit. Awesome. Cool. Easy scene. Now we do the duel. The duels. Okay.
Duel of the Fates.
So now you guys both have battle decks here. So one of them is an 8-sided clock, and the other one's a 4-sided clock. One of you will be one will be the other. Deal 4 cards to yourself, and this is sort of like your hand of options you can pick, right? And
so deal 4 to ourselves. Cool.
Yeah, we're supposed to take a 4 of a kind hand so that we can choose any.
Yeah, well, this is essentially the same thing. So if you deal yourself the cards, these are the stuff that's from the handout. So an example card would say Mighty Blow, and it'll give you Dominate and Damage scores for them.
Okay. Do you want to take Battle Deck 1 or 2?
Shady Vale Convalescence Home Recreation Room presents Lars Blue Draven and the Screaming Demons are Xavier Sparrow and this who think somnambulisms. I don't know what the last word is.
Sleepwalkers.
Oh. Oh my god. Damn it, Spike Mall. Hope you didn't tweet that out yet because I'm doing that. It doesn't even fit. It doesn't fit.
Riga, do you want Battle Deck 1 or 2?
I don't really know the difference, so you pick the one that will make you win, probably.
There's no difference. I'll take Battle Deck 1.
Okay. Then do I just drag and drop it for myself? I'll draw it for myself. So we draw 4 cards, you said, with the decks? Or was it 3?
Draw 4.
Draw 4 because that's the entire deck of the battle decks. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, you drew.
I can only draw 3 cards, I think.
Shit. That might be my bad.
Well, then just play with that extra card. Then just you draw yourself one.
Why? There's 4 cards in the deck.
Yeah, but one of them is a playing card instead of a battle deck card. That's okay. Like I've got my 3 cards.
Wow,
Like,
that's
I've got
not true.
3 of the options, and the 4th one is. I tried to draw it. Hold on, let me try again.
Oh, okay, I see this. The
It
battle
says I
deck.
ran out of cards in the deck.
What deck is this?
Battle deck 1.
1?
Yeah. I tried to draw 4, and it only let me have 3.
Well, it certainly has 4 cards in it, so...
How do I return my card?
I can do it. I'll recall.
This is what the... Okay, I was confused about how we're doing cards, but I understand this now, that they're not playing cards in the deck, they're move cards. Okay.
Yeah. I will let it go. Okay, so now I'll go to Battle Deck 1, draw 4 cards.
Yes. There
Cool.
you go.
Gotcha. Awesome. I got them all now.
Sweet.
I don't know what the deal was, but we fixed it.
Yeah,
You got it.
that's messed up. All right.
We fixed it. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we described it. We described the layout of the scene. It's this old folks' home.
It's totally like on a basketball. It'd be like on it's like a rec center, I think. It'd be like on a basketball.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Great.
yeah. With the hoops that are up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And they just have tables and chairs set up that like are really crappy plastic tables and chairs.
Okay. So we can do some wagers on the duel if we want. Warrior can gamble his wealth up to his current renown. I'm gonna keep saying that because I look at it and I mispronounce it.
Skint.
Is that us or you two?
So it could be anybody.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say that we can't wager on ourselves.
We
Yeah.
can bet on ourselves. Can I bet on you? Is like if I fail, I still get something.
I feel like that should be illegal.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's against world, music competition regulations.
So when we're ready, I'm not gonna be betting. I can't bet. I have no money.
Same.
Is anybody gonna bet? It happens. You basically can earn money by the end of the fight, but for purposes of the first duel, maybe let's just ignore betting.
Yeah, we'll let's get
okay.
a
So now we're gonna go to our duels, and that means that Xavier and Lars, you're going to be placing your cards, like your first card of the duel, in front of you. Okay, so that's one of those 4 cards that I gave you.
Okay.
And hopefully, before you select, should I give a quick little rundown again of how the duel works?
super quick, and then
Super quick. So there's 2 types of scores or values that you want in a fight. You want the dominate, which gives you that's sort of like your to hit, and your damage is the amount of damage you do. So the higher the dominate score, the more cards you get to draw, the more chances of success. If you get more successes than them, then you hit and you do damage. Your damage will be then ablated by the opponent's guard score.
Yep.
And then whatever's left over can earn you points.
Sweet. Cool.
All right. So should we pick our cards on 3, or is there a way to place them face down?
I think you can place them face down.
Okay.
I'm not sure how, but I'm sure.
Oh well, if you can't, then just then probably like a 3-2-1 kind of scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it that way.
Yeah.
I didn't really think this through technologically.
That's fine.
fine. We're working it out. It's cool.
All right.
I don't think I've ever thought through a single Once Upon a Game. So
Ready? You ready? 2, 2, 1,
two.
go.
Go.
All
all
right.
right, both did press the attack.
Yeah.
I don't know how you put yours over there. There you go.
It was sorry. Yeah, I was trying to
Okay.
aim for this box, but it was the only place that came next to the window. Sorry.
All right, so you guys probably can't see at home. I'm sorry, I made the cards too small for those ones. But the top score is the dominance, and the bottom one's the damage.
And we both did the same thing, which is 3 each.
So you don't.
We add our maneuver to
Correct.
the dominate score, and we draw that many cards against each other, and then we resolve it like we've resolved any other.
Okay, so I'll be drawing 6 then.
Yes, you'll be drawing. Well, yeah, you'll be drawing 6, and I'll be drawing 7.
Cool. Let's do it.
And
this is a really interesting way to try and do this.
Yeah, this is how you do dominate.
Yep. I got 6 cards here. So, I guess I'll play the first card.
You don't have to wait.
Yeah,
you
instead
just
of doing
play
it
them
that
all.
way, let's just tell each other, because when there's 7 versus 6, 61.
All right.
Maybe fictionally describe what's going on now. Like what's going, like what is your sounds? But this is a role playing game.
Lars remembers getting like the terrible destruction that was the last time he tried to show up and like show off. So this time he comes out with like a more balanced approach. Instead of hitting immediately with the throaty growls, he starts with some more melodic metal to like try and get the crowd going first before just going for the throat. And he keeps like a little bit of a lid on the demons, and so instead of darkness and shadow moving all around, he's just kind of got like red eyes glowing as he strums his electric guitar.
And as I hear that evil music start, it only bolsters my need to show people the way. So he begins low and strums up a very soothing, calmative sound to try and combat the anger he feels on the other side of the room. It's just a wall of peace. Me.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Okay. Reveal your hands.
Cool.
What is it? Rooster Cogburn? Show your hand, you son of a bitch. Remember, the rules for this are the exact same for other comparison ones, right? So, black card has narrative authority, and red cards are success.
Yeah.
So are we 3 and 3?
Yeah, I think you tied. Okay, so that awesome. So a tie means you both do damage. All right.
Oh, sweet. So, where does that damage go against? It goes against damage.
It's the damage rating of the tactic we chose plus
power.
Our power, and it's against our guard. Well, the guard can like cancel successes.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So we're all exactly even, except I have one more guard than you do.
So you're both are going to get to go, basically. All right. So before we do any like tallying up damage, one person's going to do their attack, resolve it, and then the other person's going to do their attack, and then we're going to resolve it. Okay.
Okay.
So we each got 3 and 3. So I'm going to recall the cards and shuffle again. Wait, are you? I wonder in the game if you're supposed to shuffle at this point or not. Do you think it matters?
Well, it said at one point that you can use separate decks if it gets to be an issue. So I guess it's fine to.
I don't care. We're not card counting.
Yeah.
Just recall. All right. So we know we were 3 and 3. So I'm gonna recall the cards. We're gonna shuffle. Then you guys are gonna draw again.
Okay. So how do we resolve the attack with damage?
It's once again it's just like the dominate one. Only you're doing damage plus power this time instead of dominate plus maneuver.
Okay, so 5. Cool.
So you each were vulnerable. The person defending. So wait, who's attacking right now? You both are going to get a chance to attack. So this is just going to be the first round of attacking, right? So who's going to be the attacker?
Javier attack first. So you draw 5, and I'll draw 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm just drawing my guard rating.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Cool. Let's lay him down.
Okay.
I did poorly. Look at that. Poorly.
Ah,
you don't hurt me then.
Yep. So 0 damage. So the round's pretty even. The blows landed are superficial. So should we describe now or should we wait?
I think we should describe his attack.
Okay. So what does your wall of peace look like?
Well, that's the thing. It's less of an attack. It's more of like just showing an opposition. So it was less meant to strike at his core yet. More bring up, show you what he's all about, and bring it up against you to show that there's something there, and that he cannot be so easily attacked by your evil music.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna recall.
Serene. You look serene. Things ukulele.
Right. I'm gonna recall and shuffle, and then we're gonna switch the sides here, and now it's going to be Lars's attack.
Yeah, and I do guard, right? So I play my guard rating?
Yep.
Cool.
So you draw only your guard rating.
Yep.
So you draw 3, and I think I draw 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. It's time to lay down.
Lay down the beat down. Let's do it. Damn. It hurts.
3 reds.
3 reds. Oh, so you do 2 damage, right?
No,
Yep.
no.
So, that means that Lars inflicts Lars gains 1 victory point for this round, and he inflicts 1 wound on Xavier. Okay.
So yeah.
So what a wound means is that you, Lars, you have the ability to ding down one of his stats for the duration of this fight.
Man, this entirely depends on how we calculate stamina.
Well, after you're done doing the damage, the stamina will tick down.
So if you're at 1 stamina and we tick the stamina down by 2, do you get a penalty right away?
Yes.
Okay, then there's no point in hitting your stamina. Okay, I'm gonna hit your maneuver.
Okay. So describe.
Yeah. Well, no. Javier has narrative authority.
Yeah.
Because he has the highest black card.
So Riga, it's to you. You get to describe how fictionally how you get damaged by Lars.
Yeah, I think that he maybe wasn't prepared, so his peace wall comes up, but then sort of devil strikes punch through it. So he was expecting more of like a full-on force attack, like a battering ram, but instead it was more like firing arrows. It was lots of piercing strikes that went right through what he was trying to do.
Awesome.
Taste the power of my demonic sex magic.
Oh god, you're doing this to like, oh god,
Taste
sex magic on the old man.
it somewhere over the rainbow.
Okay, so now you guys are gonna go ahead and deal yourselves just 4 cards again.
Man, these rounds are gonna take like, jeez, we did 5 rounds. Like I didn't do 10.
It's possible that it will end beforehand.
It'll end early, yeah, but like imagine if we did 10 rounds. So we do it again.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this on here. So up in the top right corner is going to be your victory points so far with the battle.
Cool.
Put in your character.
Don't worry, we're gonna run out of stamina and like lose all our points.
Yeah. So what I did is I went ahead and did the math on you guys for your scores here. So your red score is your current score.
So I think we need to go down to 1 instead of 2 for stamina because of the exotic arena we're in.
Oh, that's right. It is. Oh yeah.
That's why I asked, because since we lose 2 both times,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have mattered. Like,
No, it wouldn't. It would have went to 0.
Anyway.
Also,
Yeah.
can I just mention, like, my battle deck's gone. So, do we just pick it each time?
Yeah. No. Go ahead and read. No, the battle decks are over there to the right again. Just draw the whole deck again.
Okay.
I stupidly recalled those cards as well, when really you could have just picked that card up again and kept it and then played again. Because I'm a dumb, and I haven't done this before, and I'm learning on the fly.
Oh, for some reason, I can't.
Yeah,
draw my
do
cards.
it 3, because I think it's taken out that one. Nope, can't do it either.
Really?
Yeah, this.
Run out cards in the deck before drawing more cards.
All right. Well, I'll do it then. Deal 4 cards. To the top one. To Brad. Deal 4 cards. To Riga.
Oh, that totally worked. Why would it work for you?
GM I don't know.
Yeah,
Roll 20.
Roll 20.
I don't think Roll 20 does a lot with their card stuff, to be honest with you. I think they're a little bit more worried about adding like pro features and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I'm sure this is probably doesn't get a ton of use.
Yeah. Last time I checked, deck of cards isn't used in 4th edition D&D.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. Okay.
All
So new rounds. Throw down your cards again. We do the calculations. We do that kind of stuff, and we go again.
Cool.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Okay. Press the attack versus keep moving. So, describe what's going on, and then grab yourself your cards.
Okay, so Lars senses like blood in the Hawaiian water, and like
Hawaiian punch.
Notes that like the crowd is just rapidly fading anyway, like both through a combination of fatigue and like actual chronology really killing them.
All day.
He decides that he doesn't have all day, and but he's still got this like fear that's like trapped in him because of that horribly traumatizing experience being escorted away by the security at the Phoenix concert, and so he can't go full force yet.
Okay, I know we just did it. So it's maneuver plus the dominate thing.
Yep.
Yeah. So what side do you want to do first? Attack or defend?
So, who played press the attack?
I did.
Okay, so yep. So you're going to be adding you get 7 cards, and then Xavier also gets 7 cards.
Do I get 7? I thought I got 2.
No, you gain
7,
maneuver plus dominate.
Yeah, that's right. This is the thing. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Throw out your cards.
Ooh, interesting.
I just like how they just show up like in.
Yeah.
There's a box. Put them in the box.
I have to position my screen.
It's
really
so much
odd.
harder than you think.
It's so hard to put them in the box.
Do you guys? Here's a random question. Do you guys use Chrome or like whatever your browser is? Do you use it on like the standard Zoom or what?
100%.
Yeah,
Did you
mine's on
seriously
standard.
draw
as well.
5 of 7? Oh, screw you. Screw
Wow.
you. I thought I had a great draw. I was like, yeah, I got 4 7 successes.
No.
Oh.
Get out of here, son. Get out of here, Joe.
Okay. So describe what happens. Sorry. Brad gets to describe what happens because he has the highest black card.
Yeah, I think that like Lars senses that like this attack is not meant to like damage him, and just the way his mind works, he thinks like that's just weakness, and he just dives into this wall of peace, and like he loses his connection with the metal. Like, for a moment, he's disoriented, and he just stops playing, and
He
like
feels this weird thing called calm. It's ugh.
and this like he hears this voice in his head singing like "Kumbaya, my lord," and he just like loses it and like stops. His pick like falls from his hands as he's temporarily stunned.
Oh shit!
You would not expect.
All right, so now we damage versus guard, right?
Yep.
So
So is it damage plus maneuver? Is that right? So
no,
it'd be 3?
it's damage plus
It's
power.
just the damage. Oh,
no,
damage plus
damage
power.
plus yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's still 3. Doesn't make a difference. Roll 3. All right. I guess we can pile all these up somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, can we throw down?
Let's throw them down.
All right. I got a red 7 and a black 7.
Oh yeah, I got 3 reds.
Fuck. 2 damage.
All right. Well, that's the same as 1 damage, so I'm okay with that.
Yep. So all right. So now Xavier has tied the score. Xavier's got 1 point and does 1 wound damage to Lars. So how do you want to distribute that?
Power. Take down his power to 1.
Okay. And here comes the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's scores go down by 1 now after stamina takes its hit.
Interesting. So can you hit 0?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if your power goes down to 1 and then goes down to 0, what does that do? Does that just
It means you just don't draw extra cards.
Yeah. I mean, you get the power rating of whatever you
cool?
draw.
I like it.
So stamina goes to 0. And then oops.
Awesome.
Maneuver goes to 3. Power goes to 0. Guard goes to 1. You guys are getting drained. This bingo night's killing you guys.
It's the old people. They just, even for me, they drain the energy out of the room.
Okay. So collect your battle cards. You grabbed the wrong one, Bradley.
Oh. All right. Fixed. It's okay now.
Yeah. Okay. Fictionally describe what's going to happen this turn as you put down your cards. Right?
I'm thinking.
So what does it look like as you guys get drained by just the horrible, boring deadness of this rec center?
I think like sweat is starting to come down his head. He looks really gross. He's got like big pit stains coming through the Hawaiian shirt. But he's trying. He's done something. He's made an opening. So like he's got to press on. He's got to keep going. Like he's got to like everything could be decided soon. So old folks be damned. He's got to do it.
Nice.
Old folks be damned. Riga 2016.
It sounds like a comment that really Lars should be making, but you know.
And Lars is like generally drained, but like he takes a moment and like recollects himself. He picks up off his pick off the floor and he reaches up on his amp and turns it to 11, which is like penciled in blood.
It's
nice.
In at 11.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, hold on. All right, I'm right. And just so you know, Javier, because I would hate to spring this on you, if you fight, if you use the keep moving twice in a row, you take like a penalty for doing that. You lose a victory point.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you ready to play?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Play.
5, 6, 82.
Oh wow, you're really gambling.
Yes, he is.
You get 2 cards and I get 6. I hope I can win.
Okay. So what's it look like?
This is a desperate act. He's seen an opening, made it, so he's going to put it all on the line to try and shut this down immediately before he fades too much further.
This is a moment where Lars might normally like draw on like anger and go full all out, but like he's been drained too much to really go that aggressive, and so like he tries to go full force, but it doesn't fully manifest.
Interesting. Looking at my cards. Okay.
Okay. Flip them.
Let's throw him down. What you got?
Okay.
Oh, red.
I
joke.
got 2 successes.
You got 2 successes?
Yep.
I got 2 successes.
It's a tie.
And, okay, you draw 5 reds out of 7. Now you draw 2 reds out of 2, and I draw 2 reds out of 6. This is bogus.
You cannot beat the peace with anger.
This is
that's exactly what you can't beat peace with anger. Apparently.
I love the idea that he's getting frustrated and more angry, whereas I'm remaining serene.
So we both deal damage.
You both do damage, but he did mighty blow, so this might be bad.
Yeah. I get 3 cards against his guard of 2, and he gets 5 against my guard of 1. No, he gets 6.
Yeah.
It.
Oh my god.
Okay, can I do? All right, you did. Okay.
So it's 6 versus 1.
Yeah.
6 versus 1. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the drain.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I got 1 success.
I got 2.
Okay, so well, at least for now, I've taken 1 damage. We'll see what I do to you.
Yeah, and now you switch back, and now you switch over the damage as press the attack. What is it? Lars, you do 3 verse
3 verse 2.
Oh, 3 verse
So
2.
do I get to inflict that damage?
Yeah, you will. So
Cool.
draw 2 cards and calculate it this way. But,
Did you want to recall the cards?
I did. I recalled and shuffled.
I drew before you.
Oh.
I didn't know we were gonna.
So wait, no, I got 1 success over him. So do I get to lower one of his stats now? Or
No. It's after.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
it's too late now. So
No, it's
Okay.
fine. So I got 2 to play. Throw him down. You probably crushed me. I got all blacks.
I got all blacks too.
Huh.
This is such Roll20 hacks. I've gotten less than statistically as expected on every single draw tonight. Except for
Damn.
once. It was even.
All right. So
Yeah,
no damage.
Yeah, you gain a victory point.
Yeah.
And we both
So Xavier gains a victory point. And so then Lars only had one victory point. And oh my god. So you also do a piece of damage to Lars.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Take that guard down to 0.
Okay. But in the meantime, that means his maneuver is now 1. And all of your
No, my
scores
maneuver is 2. Or did we lose 2
No,
points?
we lose 2 stamina.
Okay.
So now we just so now literally everyone scores except for Lars's maneuver is 0. Which I don't even know what that means in terms of the game for a duel. Like how is it not over?
Because I still have a maneuver to go.
So if I hit all zeros, is it over? Do I lose? Is that...
I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Like I'm looking for how do you end a duel? How do you knock out?
The number of rounds or a certain number of victory points.
Yep.
Or also if a combatant unlucky enough to accumulate 5 points of disadvantage is overpowered and knocked out.
Okay, yeah. So disadvantage is inflicted when wounds are dealt to a fighter whose traits are all at 0.
Oh, okay. So now we start
gaining
now we
disadvantage.
can
Yeah.
start hammering stuff.
Well, I think you also could. Oh, maybe not. I might be wrong.
A combatant attacking a disadvantaged opponent may draw an additional card for each point of disadvantage.
Oh, we haven't been doing that.
Well, that's because disadvantage only accounts when all traits are 0.
Oh, so
I'm sorry, Aaron.
So Javier is disadvantaged now,
Yes.
and I am not.
Yay, rules.
This is Pathfinder.
Okay, all right. Well, I get it. So I can draw an extra card.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's do it. We've done 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
So we have 2 more, or until 5. Yeah, we probably have 2 more. Okay. Well, you ready to throw down?
Go for it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
You can really tell this game was made in 2005.
Okay, so I get 7, and you get 5, because I get 5 plus 1 for my maneuver plus 1 for you being at disadvantage.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Please, not all blacks. Thank the heavens, it's not all blacks.
Throw them down.
Out of context.
Yeah, I realized it after I said it.
3 successes.
4 successes.
Oh no!
Nice.
I
Wow.
did something.
So this is a slog. This battle is just raging on. This is like the Vietnam War of this rec center.
All of the
Only-
are dying.
Only
They've
one
died.
side of this battle. Only this one side of this battle is raging. I'm sorry, there's no rage on this side.
That's true. Aaron, what was that?
I'm saying that this battle has been going on for so long, decades, that everybody in the bingo night, all the audience have died of old age.
Yeah.
I like the idea they've moved to the game is over and they've moved to have tea and biscuits around the table and mingle.
Yeah.
After the bingo game, they're just off in a corner around the big the thing that holds coffee and tea, the big receptacle things.
Yeah, so I've got the narrative control for this one. So because the Joker is the highest, so our music hits and we're so tired and everything is so dead that maybe Javier is kind of barely playing. The gig is basically over, but Lars is still raging. Like he just can't give up. It's not over until he says it's over.
Proving my point with the aggression. So destructive.
So Eric, you want to withdraw the?
Yep, got it. Recall and shuffle.
And I have one card. If it's not red, nothing happened. Oh, it's red.
Oh, so you do point of damage.
And since he has no traits, he takes an extra disadvantage.
Yeah.
And I gain a victory point.
Can you concede a battle? Can you give up?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to do that so that we can move on to the other characters for a bit because he's dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
He concedes.
Meanwhile,
so losing a duel, you gain 1 pain and 1 renown.
Okay.
Winning a duel, you can lose 1 pain if you would like, and you gain 2 renown. And then the winner receives wealth equal to his opponent's renown, and the loser receives wealth equal to half the victor's renown.
Okay, so I get a pain and renown. Sweet.
Yeah. What was your renown before?
1. You guys are both 1.
Okay.
All of that for like 1 meager renown.
Yeah. I gain 1 wealth, 2 renown.
Because renown is how well you're known, and no one was watching.
Would this game would the duels go faster if we knew the rules?
probably.
I think they certainly could. I think they'd be faster with
So
it might not be faster.
Here's the problem, though. You guys both scored 2 victory points.
Yeah.
Well, but he said he conceded.
Oh, that's true.
I concede for the sake of the story.
Okay.
I mean, what would have probably happened the next turn is like, unless you won the next turn outright, you would have taken enough disadvantage to drop you out of the fight.
Yeah. So either way, he conceded on this one.
Eric, did you say you played this before?
Yep, and I never had it go that way.
Mm.
Most of my fights ended with knockouts around like round 2.
Well, that's what happens when you get the like stamina worth stamina 2 penalty.
Yeah, that's true. Also, like, maybe it was just like the characters that group had, because like everyone's character was like power 4, so like it was just playing rocket tag the entire time.
Oh my gosh!
Like everybody showed up. There were the glass cannons. It's like,
I tried to stat myself how he'd actually be stat. He's all sort of well-rounded. Like he's not really an aggressive type.
Yeah.
So
I feel like this game would be more fun if we all like statted ourselves to be glass cannons, so everything was like 1-hit kills and shit.
if we all dump statted on one, but we made it different. Like one person's a like crazy defense, but no.
I wonder if it's faster. I don't know. Like maybe it's also just a product of Roll20. I'm not sure if it's faster or not. Like it felt faster in person. I was also drinking, so
wow, that might have.
I do think it'd be faster in person if you were throwing real cards out.
Yeah.
Like just like fling.
Yeah, but then you have to shuffle them and whatnot. But maybe
exactly.
But
You gain. I don't know. You have advantages and disadvantages, right, to both.
Well, I mean, if it's with the shuffling them, you can just give it to one of the players. Who's
I would
do that.
I would fucking kill for a real life GUI where I could hit recall a shuffle. That'd be pretty awesome.
That'd be awesome.
All right. Well,
all right.
It's we're on to Aaron.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just brawl these out.
Supernova.
Just one-time rounds.
So what are you doing, Supernova?
What can I do?
Well, let's look at the handout. The summary sheet. You have the options. You can. Well, you have no wealth, so you can't really train. You can work. You can work to maybe get some wealth for you. You could also brawl to get some renown or pain. You could try to rob somebody for some wealth.
Can I brawl Lars?
Absolutely. Describe what you're doing.
So I was just thinking about how this jackass, this Billy Joe motherfucker, jig last time, and I'm like, dude, that's not cool. That's not how we do this. So I sign up on my account, I forgot my own character's name. Hold on, I have it written down. Of course. Super Phoenix Force X _fan _202 _XXX. I go into his channel and I say, "Fight me, RRL."
Lars gets this, and he's just like exhausted, laying in bed with like an ice pack on his head, and like wearing a t-shirt and like sweatpants, and
If you're mad enough, Kappa.
and he's just like, and then he looks over at the guitar, and he like feels like fingers clawing at his arms, and like hears a whisper in his head, "For the glory of Satan." And he reluctantly stands back up.
I can't believe people in the 70s kept calling role-playing games satanic. I mean, that's just...
Yeah, right?
ridiculous.
Insane.
So it's not like this.
What was the-
It's not like we're broadcasting live or anything.
What was the D&D edition with like the giant Satan on the front?
First edition, right?
I'm not sure. It was one of them where it's like, I swear role-playing isn't evil, and the book comes out and it's literally a pentagram with a flaming demon in front of it. It's like, no. I swear it's not.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
probably
sure.
that might have, at that time not been the greatest.
I'm thinking. I don't know. Are you thinking of the artwork on the thing of horrors, Tomb of Horrors?
I thought it was one of the D&D core books.
With the demon mouth?
No, it's this one with like a flaming, like it's one with like a pentagram on it, or in a big devil or something.
Okay.
Might have been
So this
second edition. I'm not sure.
So
This is just a brawl, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically the reason I want to fight Lars is because I want to have the in my head ever since he described his character and I described my character, I've had the battle in my head of him transforming into a giant like demon kaiju and me transforming into a giant fucking robot Gundam and fighting.
Okay.
So I want
That's a
that to
good-
happen.
That's a good reason.
Okay.
Oh, so we both draw cards equal to our pain,
Okay.
which mine just dropped because I want to fight and I found some peace. So
Equal to our pain, so 2 for me. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, no, it's the AD&D first edition Dungeon Master's Guide. It's got a big demon on with a sword on it, holding a woman and being fended off by some dude in the night.
Crap.
victory for Lars. You have the highest black card though, so you have the narrative control, but Lars defeats you.
Yes. So Aaron, explain how Lars defeats Supernova.
So, I think Lars is just like he's battle torn. He comes in, he's like all of his clothes are like ripped, and then like I come in like and I'm super ready, and then he just like transformed into like this giant fucking 2 feet demon, and then just starts like breathing like he does like the heavy metal like and then like fire goes everywhere, and then like I turn into a giant mech, and like it's basically like this really awesome like anime like punch, and then it just shows like an explosion, and then he's just like standing there like winning, and then I'm like my entire shit's like being blown up and everything.
Oh no. So what happens when you lose? You take pain, right?
Yeah.
Brawl. Duels, free play, other scenes, pain revealed. Brawl. Yeah, the winner of the brawl gains 1 renown. The loser gets 1 pain.
Damn.
I already gave it to myself.
All right, up your pain, Supernova. And then it's Riga.
Okay. So what does
Oh yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does Connect get you if you use it?
So Connect, you can spend wealth to boost your hope.
Let's do that. Why not? So, do you connect with the person that you like your connection? I assume.
Yeah, it's a scene with your connection and how you're helping them.
Okay, so you have to spend. What's the rate on it? I'm sorry.
It's actually going
You
to
have to
be
spend-
it's going to be a conflict. It's going to be a contest. It's the amount of wealth you're willing to spend versus your existing hope score.
Okay. So I'll spend... Let's make it real close. I'll spend 3 wealth versus thy 2 hope.
Okay.
Okay. Because he'll go home defeated and...
Oh, it'll be me. Okay, so I will be drawing 2 cards.
Yeah, and he'll go home defeated
to
hold see on. His son.
Let me recall the cards. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Recall. Shuffle. There. Deal myself 2 cards. Ooh, 2 successes.
Ooh, okay. Sorry, I gotta draw my cards. I said 3, didn't I?
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a look at it. Oh, 1 success, so I failed.
Yes. So you fail to connect. So what does it look like when you want to go to your son?
Well, he goes home defeated after this battle, hoping to rekindle with his son, and I don't know, maybe his son might feel sympathy for him about people who listen to that type of music have done to him, and but no, he just gets met with the very teenager, like, see, like you can't handle it, old man, and just met with, like, he's still futilely trying to stop this, and just gets shut down in every way. It's very sad.
Oh.
So I dropped down to 2 wealth, and what do I get as a penalty?
I'm looking for it. I don't think you get anything, but I'm not sure.
I just lose all the wealth that I got.
You gained 1 success, right?
Yeah.
You gain a point of hope, but it's ambivalent because you also gain a point of pain.
Okay. My pain's at like 5. Isn't that really bad?
No, because your hope's pretty high.
Okay.
So describe for us the scene. What does it look like for your son when it's ambivalent?
I think that it is there. Like, there's some sympathy to see his father broken down, but he's strong in his beliefs, so he'll there's like a compassion look on his face, but then the door with the metal poster on it just closes again to the bedroom. And he's left looking at a door with, like, why not, with the AD&D demon on it, like that exact cover.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, cool.
It's like a nice suburban white house, but it's just like that. The son's door has like a big metal poster on it.
Well, it's gonna be my turn then, and it's past the top of the hour, so we're due for a break. So we're gonna go for our second and final break for Once Upon a Game tonight, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. So thank you guys so much.